blown away. Incredible 2001 Honda S2000. This is the AP1 and modified for track. The powertrain is essentially stock, but we have a lot of mods with regards to suspension, brakes, and aero. We're powered by the F20C engine. That's a naturally aspirated inline-4 2-liter, making 240 horsepower at 8,300 RPM and 153 pound-feet of torque at 7,500 RPM. It's weighing in at 2,800 pounds stock. We have double wishbones front and rear. Now, this is a track car that was previously owned by Dave, one of Fenton, aka Zypoppy's friends, and he sold it to Sakebomb Garage here in the Bay Area. The real special thing about this car is that Sakebomb added a few new things, including their new two-way FPspec Öhlins, which is a hybrid between the DFV and the TTX damper. The TTX is like the full Racespec damper, and RZ plus Fspec forged wheels. It recently did a 123 at Thunderhill West with more time to shave. The powertrain is essentially stock, 177,000 miles on it. In terms of mods, we have this replica Mugen hardtop. We have various aero, Sakebomb Garage, AP Racing front brakes. We have these RT660 plus tires with a 255 section width. Now, I am most excited to try the FPspec Pro two-way remote canister suspension and a 16K front, 15K rear. We only have harness, which many people don't know is actually not safe to drive on street because you don't have helmet and Hans. You get some neck injuries. But we went full race car with this. These buckets are fixed and in a position that is definitely not for someone who is 6'1". So my knees are at 90 degrees. Probably no heel toe today, if I'm being honest. Always feels good to get behind the wheel of an S2000. 9,000 RPM with the AP1. Less power, less torque than the AP2. And especially with 177,000 miles on the odometer, it does feel a little bit tired. But that's not the focus here. We're really focused on the handling here, the suspension. Okay, yeah, note to self, don't try heel toe. Wow, this suspension though, I am blown away. Incredible body control and not punishing on street. You have this lack of harshness at the initial impact and a very quick response time in terms of over these big bumps. You can feel it settle quick. Oh wow, dude, this is good. This is really good. Wow, the chassis is just feeling great. You have amazing communication. Let's give you a pull. Gauntlets down low because it's an S2000 AP1. But you get it to VTEC, it comes alive. Steering actually has a good amount of communication. You gotta remember, first generation E-Pass, and yet still, when you do the right mods with suspension and alignment, especially maxing out that caster and an aftermarket wheel too, little heel toe, little double clutch there, then you can get the steering to come alive and actually talk to you, which increases the confidence this car gives you. Stock S2000 is also under braked, so given the use case for this car, very, very appropriate to have this upgraded big brake kit in the front. Very easy to double clutch, Such a nice natural throttle response. Pre-2006. Get the cable throttle, not drive-by-wire. But wow, very impressed by the suspension here. The way it feels as you go over even a bumpy street road like this, right? So this is designed for primarily track use, but really well dialed in suspension is able to do both. And here you have this, you get the communication that you want, and you get the complete body control that you want for a car that you're gonna be pushing on track, but there isn't an initial harshness to the impact. It's actually quite smooth and so well damped. It's also very fast with how it reacts to the various imperfections in the road. I'm curious how this compares to the full-blown TTX. I'm actually not sure the price point there. This is already going to be really high up there in terms of price, but you get what you pay for. God, I love S2000s, and especially when they've been modified right. They're just so good, man. The one big weakness stock is the steering, and when you get that calibrated and you add the suspension, you still have the amazing stock transmission. Even the AP1 transmission is great, although AP2 is even better. God, these are just so hard to beat. Such an amazing driving experience. Another pull. With 177,000 miles, it does feel a little bit on the tired side with regards to the power output. But man, what a car. Peak Honda, baby. Back when we had double wishbone front and rear, we had such incredible, like one of the best manual transmissions ever made. Honda S2000, such a pleasure to use. Super natural throttle response. Even though I'm getting shoehorned into this car, I'm like a foot too big to be sitting this far up close to the steering wheel. When you dial in the details right and you are so meticulous with throttle calibration and all these things, it can still feel natural and pretty easy to drive. Even when you don't fully fit, which just speaks to how amazing Honda has been with regards to dialing in these little details, these little inputs. I love how the horn button here keeps flying out. Every time I get behind the wheel of an S2000, oh yeah, one of the downsides too of buckets. Oh, I always keep reminding myself I got to get one, and you know what? I think it's gonna happen probably sometime in 2026. My friends, let me know what you think with a comment down below. Much love, and I'll see you all in the next one.